record it on the computer, and then we will save this on a YouTube channel or in a Facebook group that you can go back and look at it as well as just something to guide people. All right. Now, Keith, you don't have to mute yourself because you and I are in the instructors for this warrior group. And we're super excited that you guys want to do this training. I know a lot of people join the military, but some have to join the military. And then other people just join because they want to be part of the military. And so I'm super excited that you guys want to be warriors in this. I'm super excited that you volunteered to be here, and I'm glad that you're in the Facebook Messenger chat room or group that we're in. And so what's going on is we created the chat in the Messenger. However, things tend to get disorganized, and people start throwing up emojis and commenting all the time, and that's not what this chat is all about. Okay, so Keith, if you ever want to interject, let me know. It's your say-so as well. But what we wanted is, hey, we got 150 plus people in that chat room. All right, we want you guys to respect the other people in the group. Okay, so we needed to lay down some rules for that chat room because we know you guys. We know you guys get super excited. We know you guys always want to comment on stuff, and that's awesome. Okay, however, in that chat room, we need to keep it to a minimum. All right, so Keith and I have come up with a few rules to abide by, and we hope that you guys understand that when you go to boot camp, you know, you're used to doing your own thing and you're used to doing it your own way, but once you get to boot camp, the instructor is in charge. The instructor tells you what to do and what not to do. And the reason they're the instructor is because they've gone through the journey already. They've already gone through boot camp. They've achieved certain levels in ranking, and now they are there to educate you, to help you, to guide you, and to protect you, to make sure that you're ready for the battle that is about to begin. And most of the time, they're there to train you so that you don't have to go into battle. All right? But the thing about going to boot camp is a lot of people go and a lot of people get booted out. That means they don't even make it through boot camp. All right? So if you guys don't abide by the rules that we set, don't let your feelings get hurt. Don't let your derriere get hurt. But we will kick you out of the chat room. We will kick you out of this group. All right, and this is an exclusive group. This is people that want to get trained. This is people that want to learn and be better people. Once you expand, you can never contract back to the way you were. Do you understand that? Just like a rubber band, you pull it and you pull it and pull it, it'll stretch, but it never goes back to the same size. All right, and this is training for you, to stretch you, to pull you, to make you grow and become a leader out there. Somebody that when you walk out the door, people behind you, you turn over your shoulder, people are following you out the door. All right, so the first rule in our chat room or our chat group is, one, Keith and I are the only two people that should be posting any chats in there. Just like I told you that that we were doing this Zoom call for tonight, I appreciated that once I posted it, nobody said anything. It was, you just expected that there was going to be a Zoom call, and we expected to see you on the call. And we know that not everybody can be on these Zoom calls, and that's why we're going to record them so that you can go back and look at them. They're actually training guides for us as well, because Keith and I, we're going to train, but we're going to go back and watch our trainings to see how we can make tweaks on them and make them better. And then you might see another training the same, but it's going to have added material. It's going to be better which makes us better trainers for you. And then you guys can actually reach out to us and give us suggestions, because we don't know everything, but collectively we know a lot. Okay?
And the reason for just Kent and I posting, so to speak, the only reason that we would be posting is to announce a training event, whether it's going to be on the Zoom, whether it's however it's going to go down. But that's the only reason for it, and that's the reason for the chat group, just to announce the warrior training. And so that's why we just, to limit the confusion, just him and I will post whenever there's a training coming up. And
so consider this like your very first day at boot camp. The drill instructors, they lay out the rules, they tell you how it is, and you can either abide by the rules or you can get kicked out. All right, so it's your choice.
Or you can self-remove yourself.
Or you can self-remove. And there already been a couple of people that have left the group, and that was their choice. All right, but we know you guys are strong. We know you guys have attitudes that are going to push you ahead, and we know that you're open like a parachute, because it only works best when it's open, to learn. Okay, so the other thing, rule number 2, is the training times and dates will be posted by myself and Keith. We know that you guys like to have schedules. We'll do our best to get it out there as earliest as possible, but sometimes Keith and myself, we just have such good information that we can't hold it inside. So we'll post a Zoom, and if you join it, great. If not, it'll be recorded and you'll get to watch it later. But I'm telling you, if there is a recording that we do, you definitely want to go back and watch it. And these Zoom calls will be recorded so that you guys have a platform to go back and re-listen, because a lot of times when you learn something, even myself, you only really learn about 20% and remember 20% of what you learn. So if you go back and watch it over and over again, you retain more, and then you can use it in your personal life and in your business.
Absolutely.
All right. Rule number 3 in the Facebook chat room: respect others in the chat group. All right, we have the chat group. I know people have been changing the colors and then changing the emojis and stuff like that. Don't do that. It's not your chat group. All right, and Jackie, you're fine. It's okay, but we're laying the rules out now. Okay, we're the instructors.
Sometimes it's an accident.
and it is an accident. We understand that, but this is the rules that you need to tell the people, that if you add somebody to the group, you need to let them know the rules, because you want the newest person to respect you, to respect us as trainers, and then respect the group. Okay, so respect others in the chat group.
And that leads to number 4.
Well, number 4, invite others into the warrior chat.
Who are warriors?
Who are warriors? We don't want whiners. We want warriors. All right. And we know there are some people out there that are going to whine and complain. We don't want them in this group. Okay. This is for warriors, people that want to learn, that want to grow, that want to, and I always say it's the battle of deficiency. All right, we're going after the battle of deficiency, because so many people out there are deficient in certain things. And it could be sleep, it could be mental, it could be physical. And we have products, sprays, patches, things to look better and younger and stuff like that, to help them with those deficiencies. Does that make sense? If you agree with me, 2 thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, see Keith? There you go. See, and then I'm actually going to show Keith something. There you go. See, look, you're on the spotlight, Keith.
What do you mean?
You don't get to see it? Oh, okay. Well, in the recording, you'll see it. So I just changed the speaker view.
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool. And then the 5th rule is abide by our rules that we're setting for the group, or be removed. That's it. We wanted to keep 5 simple rules. Basically, myself and Keith are going to be posting in the chat room the information In these Zoom calls, you can chat. There's a chat room right below, and you can make comments and things like that. Do that in there. If there's something that we need to add to the training, let us know personally. On what else? In the videos, in the recording of the videos, we're creating a YouTube channel just for these trainings. You can make comments below there. That's where you guys can do all the chit chat, all the talk you want. But in the chat group, let's keep it to a minimal, because I know you are like me and you don't want 98 messages in an hour. All right. So I definitely don't have the time to go through them all. And I know a lot of your information is important. But again, this is a training group. This is to help educate you guys. Does that make sense? We're good? Did I forget it or miss anything, Keith?
No, you definitely got it all right.
Okay.
Exactly what
So,
we chatted about.
yeah, so we wanted to set those ground rules and then move things forward. Now, I'm actually going to, Keith doesn't know this, but I'm going to actually pull something up. And this is, I call it accessing your power. I don't know if I can, let me share my screen. Where is it? Right there. All right, can you guys see that? Can you see that, Keith? All right, cool. So accessing your power. These are things that I use. I don't know if I can scroll up or not. There we go. So these are things that I use to ground myself, to make sure that nothing really affects me. So the first thing is I say, thank you for sharing, cancel or pass. So when somebody is telling me something and I don't agree with them, I don't have to get into a confrontation with them. I don't have to battle them. I can say, thank you for sharing. And then in my mind, I can say, cancel that information or pass. All right. Does that make sense? All right. One of the things is I always trust myself. All right. I encourage myself with positive self-talk. I use a personal success model. A lot of you guys, one of the things my mentor always said was come up with a success model, something that you can, in your mind, can mentally agree with. All right. And a lot of it, success model for me is your I am statement. I am a successful entrepreneur. I am, growing to be a leader. I am, you can say it ... So those are some successful models that you can use. One of the ones I use is if they can do it, I can do it. So a lot of you guys, if you continue to say that stuff, you'll start to believe it. Your brain, your mind listens to everything that you say. So if you tell yourself, if they can do it, I can do it. Just like I use Christy Jensen, she finally said, all right, if Kent can do a Facebook Live, I can do it too. And now she just does it every single day, all the time. And like we were just talking the other day, and she says it's so much easier than the first time. And I said, yeah, because the first time is always the scariest, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. And then you look back to your first time and you're like, what was I scared of? All right. Always act as if you're the world's greatest. I love that one. All right. Tell yourself you are the greatest. You are the greatest health physician. You are the greatest truck driver. You are the greatest mom in the world. You are the greatest dad in the world. You're the greatest grandpa or grandma. You are the greatest networker out there. And you have to tell yourself this. You have to believe what you tell yourself so that you act in that position. Because I can tell you, I am the greatest networker and I'm the greatest person to get in and out of situations, but I know how to get behind the curtains. And I tell myself that all the time, and I believe it, so I act as if. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. And I can't see you guys because I'm reading reading this thing because I'm sharing it, and I want to make sure that you guys see it all. But I embrace a challenge. All right. Hey, we're in this business. We're in network marketing. It is going to be a challenge. Nobody said it would be easy, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. All right. I get ready. I fire. I aim. All right. Think about that one. It's not aim, fire, what is it? Ready, aim,
Ready, aim,
fire.
fire.
Yeah. It's just ready, fire, aim. All right. Sometimes you don't need to be ready. You just need to shoot and then figure it out and then adjust your aim. But if you don't shoot first, you might not even hit that target. All right. So a lot of times, a lot of even great mentors say that. One guy says he would rather suck at doing something and do it well than to perfect it and get it right over and over. So he'd rather suck at something and know that by sucking at it all these different times, he's going to get to be the best at it. So get ready, fire, and aim. And then focus on contributing to others. All right. This is taking the time to help others. It could be spending time with the elderly. It could be giving to your community or to your church. It can also be spending time of your day, whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. But this is focused on contributing to others as even building your team, working on your team to do a group call and create challenges or give them incentives to call you all the time and ask questions and figure things out. But you want to focus on contributing to others, because when you contribute onto others, it helps them grow, and then your team grows, and then the results are paid through the universe, and they come back because of the time that you contribute to others. Just like Keith and I are on here right now, we are contributing our time to you because we believe in you guys, and we know that what we're going to teach you is going to help you, it's going to grow you, and you're going to have some huge success. And when we see you going across a stage at an event, or you announce, hey, I got 1,000 people on my team, we're going to be the first to go, right on, congratulations, and get to see you guys do like that. All right. So focus on contributing to others, and don't and ask for support. Even myself, there are times where I get stuck. I don't know something. Always ask. If you don't know, ask. There's somebody out there that has more knowledge than you. But if you ask, you'll find the right person that's going to help you. Just like I didn't know how to trade commodities, but I asked, and I found, and a couple people put me in the right place, and I got a mentor. All right. And because I asked, my mentor that is training me is a multi-millionaire. So those are people that, oh my gosh, had I not asked, I would have never got a mentor that is teaching me knowledge and information I would have never known. Okay. I ask all the time. Why? Because I'm not scared to. I ask because it actually moves me ahead faster, and it's easier to ask than to assume. And we all know what the first 3 letters of assume usually means. All right. I stand strong. I am strong. This is like a warrior's creed right here. I stand strong. I am strong. You are strong. You're grounded. You're strong. You're ready to take on any battles. But you know what? We talk about battles all the time, but I'm also going to tell you that a lot of battles are won off the field and not on the field. All right. The other thing that you want to do is focus on your breathing. All right. Your breath is the life of you. You want to concentrate on your breath. You want to, sometimes when things are feeling like they're all out of control, the best thing to do is just close your eyes, breathe in heavily, and just let it out. And most of the time, you will just feel it just being pushed out. You'll feel the difference in your body, your posture. It'll relax you, and you'll actually start smiling, which is a good thing. All right. I take one step at a time. All right. This is just like a little kid, when they're learning to walk, they take one step and another step, and they might fall. But what happens? They get back up and they take the next step and the next step, and then they might fall again. However, because they practice step by step by step by step, they learn to start walking, and then the next thing they're running, and then you're screaming, "Come back here!" But it's because they take one step at a time. The last thing is I just frickin' do it. All right? And tell yourself that. I'm just going to frickin' do it. All right? So let me stop sharing. There you go. I love to see all these beautiful faces. So it's kind of weird because I see my screen, but I don't get to see you guys. Keith, you got anything to add?
No, that was I actually screenshot that list because I love it. That's good stuff. And
I will actually put that in the chat so you guys have it.
Okay, good.
All right.
Good.
I also have. Oh, let me see this one. I have one more. Let me see if I have one more motto, and this is actually the attitude of a warrior. And I'm gonna, let me share this with you. Pull this up. This is all new about sharing screens and stuff like that. All right, here we go. Can you guys see that?
Now, yes.
Awesome. And I did something because you're all over here, so I can see you guys. Sweet. All right, so this is like the warrior's creed. I am a warrior. I act in spite of fear. I am a warrior. I am willing to do whatever it takes. I am a warrior. I do everything at 100%. All right? Now listen to the tonality. I am a warrior. I'm willing to do what's hard. I'm a warrior. I act in spite of my mood. Think about that one. I am a warrior. I am bigger than any obstacle. I am a warrior. I succeed in spite of anything. I am a warrior. I never give up. All right. So these are things we're going to post in the chat. These are creeds or models that you can print this out, and literally every day, I'm telling you, if you use this warrior's creed, it will not only change your mind, but it'll actually change how you walk out into the crowd, how people see you, because your mind starts focusing on these words. You believe that you're a warrior. You act in spite of fear. Nothing is going to stop you. You'll do whatever it takes. You'll do everything at 100%. You do whatever's hard, even in spite of your mood. There's no obstacle that's going to stop you. You succeed in spite of everything, and you never give up. All right? That is a warrior. A warrior never gives up. And that is you guys, because you are here. You're spending your time, energy, and emotions with us. And I know that you guys are true warriors because you're never going to give up. You joined this for a reason. You are here to create a ripple effect, and you're going to go out there and do it, and you're never going to give up.
Absolutely. Giving up's easy. Finishing's hard.
That's right.
But it takes a warrior. Any warrior can finish, for sure.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Keith, a lot of people that are on this call, a lot of people in this chat room, I guarantee not everybody is going to make it. Just like boot camp. 100 people might join boot camp, and only 80% of them will actually make it through boot camp and go on to the next start. So there will be 20% that falls off. And that is because
not necessarily in this Zoom tonight, but in that chat group.
That's right. So don't let that be you that gives up because of an obstacle. Don't let that be you that gives up because of your mood, or somebody says something, or somebody's talking about a different company and they're like, well, ours is better. You know the reality. You know where we're at. And I can even have Christine talk about, where we're going, what we've got here. She's actually heard the doctor talk and literally has said it's a closed book deal. Yeah, see, look at that. She's like, all right. If you don't believe me, contact Christine. All right. She will tell you that what we have is going to change the world. Nobody can come close to what we're doing. All right. And there's going to be a lot of naysayers. There's going to be a lot of people that attempt to copy us. But remember, we always stay 2, 3, 4 steps ahead. And that's what leaders do. They're ahead of the pack. They're 4 or 5 steps ahead because everybody else is going to be following them. And that's what people are going to do with you guys. All right, now I'm going to actually open up the lines. If you want to unmute yourself, feel free to. This is a time where you can ask me or Keith any questions. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you think. Sweet. I scared them all.
No, I'm reading the comments. Really some good stuff. Right? Jessica Kitchen says she will make it all the way through. Julie says companies that bash others do not have her respect. We are innovators, but I never heard bashing of other companies. Kara was saying she totally was thinking the same thing earlier. Jessica agrees, Julie. Bridget says continue on the battle. Winston Churchill was known for giving a speech to a graduating class at I forget, I think it was Oxford University. And the speech really consisted all of about 3 words. And he walks on the stage, puts his cane on the podium, looks out into the crowd, and he says, "Never give up." And then he repeated it, "Never give up." He picked up his cane and walked off the stage, and he was done. And it's so true, because it's easy to give up, right? Especially when the going gets tough. Is that Mark Yarnell's book?
Your best year yet?
No, that was Mark Yarnell's one was Your Best Year Network Marketing. Like, I didn't read that one. Christine, unmute your line.
I'm sorry. Ron Todd was asking about books, and this is one I'm actually doing for our leadership training next week. I'm taking notes for us. And so she asked, so that's why I was showing it.
Who's the author?
It's an amazing. This one is Ginny Ditzler. And I'll post it too. This is another great one, and I know Keith loves this one.
Oh.
Awesome.
But we can put a list together of books too, Rhonda, for you if you want to message me. I have a full library, and I love to read, and I love sharing books.
Because I'd love to know. I didn't get the second name of the author that you mentioned on the best year yet. Something happened to your audio.
Oh, it's gonna come and go. Sorry, evening satellite is not good. Sorry.
Well, you need to settle that satellite down. All right, cool deal. Anybody else got anything?
Hey, Keith, I appreciate you answering my question per messenger. So we got it all straight. Thanks a lot,
brother.
You bet.
Awesome.
PG, I love that. PG says, I didn't come here to quit.
All right, so that's right. So everybody that's on video right now, if you're a warrior, we're going to do the warrior cross.
Warrior dance? We're going to dance?
No, we're not going to dance. But if you're a warrior, put your hands up like this and show everybody that you're going to be a warrior. Awesome. Look at that.
And then put your thumb on your nose and go, No, I'm just kidding.
That's
I'm
right.
just
That's
kidding.
what we do to the competition. All right. So Keith and I actually have other trainings that we're gonna do for you guys. We just wanted this just to be the stepping stone, the first day of boot camp, to lay down the rules. You know that we're gonna post things in the group. Just make sure that when you invite somebody that wants to be a warrior, you let them know that we're keeping the chat to a minimum, because we want to respect others, you know. And then we're going to post up like I did tonight. We're going to say, hey, there's going to be a training. We're going to talk about this. This is the Zoom link, and here's the time, so that you guys know. And I'll do my best to give you guys a heads up, so you know, because I know you guys want to plan around that. Remember to respect others in the group, invite others, and abide by the rules, or be removed.
You got it.
All right.
I have a
I'm
question.
good. Anybody else? Yes.
Hey, is there any way to like pin this, you know, like through chats and stuff like that? Because I mean, with this being the basics of what's going on, or
What he's going to do is actually upload it to a YouTube channel and share the link in the chat.
okay. And then I think that everybody should obviously keep that link saved.
Yeah.
If anything, if you're going to invite them in, send it to them messenger and say, hey, I'm inviting you in, but by the way, you need to watch this first and then get back with me.
Yeah,
and then add them to the group.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Julie, is, you know what, before you add somebody to the group, say, hey, I want you to watch this video and let me know what the 5 rules of the group is before I can add you. Because then that lets them know, one, they've taken the time to watch this video, however long it is, like 30 minutes. 2, they already know the rules, so they can't say they didn't know. And then 3, it lets them tell you that they want to be a warrior on your team or in this group. So then that way we're not just adding random people into the chat and then it's still getting all kinds of emojis and people just randomly chatting.
Excellent.
All right. And then you just let them know to do the same thing when they have a leader or somebody that wants to be a warrior. They need to follow the same process. And if we abide by those rules, everything should go very well. We don't have to do another call like this. We can continue doing more training, more education, and really show you some awesome skills. I know I got a book full of stuff to share with you guys.
I'm so excited for it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that confirmation.
I wish I had a day with you guys to take you through a real warrior training that I actually do at a camp. It would probably scare half of you.
Because it includes push-ups and pull-ups and sit-ups.
Let's just say it's a hands-on experience.
I bet. I'm in. Let's go. Hashtag, let's go.
There you go.
You didn't even do your 25 push-up challenge.
One-handed.
Well,
hey, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for popping on, and we'll see y'all soon, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Good to see y'all, everybody.
Bye.
All right. Evening, guys.